is the approach we should take to our lives. Because, you know, when you're living and then you get to a point in your life and you're like, my life is a mess. Wow, I'm so sad. Everything is so disorganized, so messy. I've messed up. Oh no. Wow. You can simply just start it over again, paint it afresh, and start on a clean slate. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, you are welcome. My name is Rosemary. I am the Black Scribbler. And before we start today's video, let me just give a disclaimer. If you're an artist, as per you paint and draw for a living, I sincerely apologize in advance. You are a guru and I'm very, very proud of your line of work. And do not take offense to what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing and I will definitely make a lot of mistakes. Thanks and God bless. That being said, please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Leave a like, leave comments, you know, the usual jazz. Thanks and God bless. Okay, you're wondering, hello dear, Rosemary. Did I say for my name is Rosemary? In case I not tell you, my name is Rosemary. You're saying, okay, Rosemary, what's going on here, dear? Is all well? What are you doing? Well, today we're going to be talking about artistic self-expression. And in case you are wondering where this came from, in 2021, I posted a video titled Emptiness, where I talked about how painting had been like a form of therapy for me, and I found solace in painting. And so fast forward to 2023, where I am in a much better place, I would like to say. And it got me thinking, you know, what are the benefits of artistic self-expression? Like, sincerely speaking. But before we talk about that, let's start with what is self-expression. Self-expression is the process of conveying one's thoughts, feelings, ideas, or identity to others, often through various forms of communication or creative outlets. It is a fundamental aspect of human existence and can take many forms, including verbal communication, writing, music, dance, visual arts, and more. Self-expression allows individuals to share their inner thoughts and emotions with the world, enabling them to connect with others and contribute to their own personal growth and well-being. I remember having a conversation with a friend a while back, and I was telling her about how, you know, doing something artsy is always a good way to release tension and have fun. And I recall her saying to me, and I quote, "I am not an artsy person." And I'm just like, what do you mean you're not an artsy person? Are you not a human being? The thing is, we all assume that art is for certain people, you know. We are all categorized into art or science, and then there is the weird middle, which is social sciences. But the crux of it all is, if you are not, if writing, painting, drawing, fashion, those things do not come to you naturally, then it's assumed you're not an artsy person. And I disagree, because we are all artsy people. We are all arts. Like, by definition, except you're an alien, you being a human being means that you are an artsy person, because you are arts. You are an expression of someone's innermost desire and creation. Like, you didn't just appear. Someone took the time and effort to create you in his own image and likeness. You know what that means. And if you actually take a look at it, right? Look at me, look at you. We're different. We have the same features. We have, you know, 2 eyes, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 legs. We all have 1 heart. I mean, they are numbers, but that's what I'm talking about, you know. And somehow, some way, we still do not look the same. I have fussy hair, you have fussy hair, but our hair textures are not still the same. Like, there's still something different about our hair. My hair is brown, your hair is brown, but the brownness is not quite the same. Do you get what I mean? We all are beautiful creations and beautiful forms of art, so it is impossible for art to not be artsy. Now that I finish hyping you up, let's move on, right? And now you are saying, okay, auntie, You said I'm art, but the last time I tried to create something, it was very ugly. That's because you are thinking that you are Picasso. Not all of us are Picasso. Just because we are all able to artistically express something does not mean you are Picasso, and does not mean you need to profit from it. You know? Yes, we all have the ability to paint. Like, this is paint. I'm putting paint on something and I'm talking and I'm having fun. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. But I'm not going to put this in an exhibition. I mean, I could, but I'm not. You know? You think art needs to be in a museum, or you think your art or your artistic expression needs to be published somewhere for it to be a valid expression. It doesn't. You can just take a look at it and that's enough. You can share with your friends and family and they love it. That's enough. They might not even like it. There are some of my paintings that I've shared with my family members and they're just like alright. According to my father, if my father does not understand what you're saying, he doesn't want to be mean, or if he does not like it, he does not want to be mean, he'll say, as long as you're happy. Because at the end of the day, who is it to say it's good, it's not good? It's art. As long as you're happy, you're satisfied with your work, that's all I'm gonna say. And then my mom will ask you, I don't understand what's going on here. Why is it looking like that? I don't like the color combination, but I mean, why did you do it? You know? And sometimes we do not know why we do it. Like now, if you ask me, why did you choose yellow? I don't know. Do I know what I'm doing right now? Not really, but I'm having fun. And I think that's all that really matters. When it comes to artistic expression, it takes different forms, right? Sometimes we have some deep-seated feelings that we can't even express verbally or in writing. We don't even understand what we're feeling, so it's difficult to express what you do not understand. And so when you have other forms of expression like dancing, singing, drawing, you just find yourself being moved and expressing something that you are not even, should I say, aware of what's going on. And then you take a minute to step back and you're like, oh, what is this? Why did I do this? How did I get to this point? You know? So, yeah. Now, the whole point of me coming to talk to you about artistic self-expression is to tell you the benefits of artistic self-expression. I just want to share with you 3 benefits of having an artistic self-outlet, right? I feel like art is something that feeds the soul. When you go to a museum or a gallery or an exhibition and you see something someone has done and you're just looking at it and you're like, what was this person thinking? How do I feel about this thing? Same thing goes when you see someone dancing to a song. You've heard the song over and over again, but this person's expression with their body to the beat or the lyrics, and you're just like wow. And you see the song from a new perspective. A shirt you've been wearing, button down shirts that you wear with your jeans every day, you see another person wear that shirt in a different way and you're just like, what? You know? So being able to express yourself is an art form, and it allows you to connect with your soul, you know. So these are 3 benefits of having an artistic outlet. The first one is emotional release. I think the paint is too thick. The first one is emotional release, right? Like I was saying in my previous video, which I will leave links down below. At that time, I was feeling so empty inside. Like I couldn't write anything because nothing was coming out. And for someone who prides herself in her ability to write and to, you know, put down her emotions so eloquently, it was very, very shocking and jarring to have to realize that I can't write because I can't feel anything. And so being able to paint something at that point in time made me feel good. I necessarily wasn't feeling better, but it was like, okay, whatever it is that I'm painting, I don't understand why I'm choosing these colors, and I don't understand what I'm doing, but I'm feeling something. I feel like I'm releasing something. I might not understand what is being released, but something is going on, you know. It allows you to unburden your soul. I feel like art has a special connection that bypasses our conscious mind, and it goes straight to your subconscious, and your soul has an outlet in the best possible way. And yeah, artistic self-expression. How many times am I going to say artistic self-expression? It allows you basically to just release some things. I can remember going through some of my old paintings, and like you can see the contrasts. I'll show you some right now. Like this, for example, it's not necessarily the best, because you're just like, girl, what's going on? Are you all right? It looks so chaotic and so much is going on, which I feel like is symbolic as to how I was feeling at that time. And then in contrast, you see something like this that looks a bit happy, a bit, you know, more bright and cute, you know. Yeah, it's not perfect, but we're not aiming for perfection. We're just aiming at expressing whatever we could, you know. So things like that. This one, I don't understand what was going on here. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I was just playing. But the point is having an outlet to just release yourself. Same thing goes for dancing. Everybody in my family will tell you that they've never seen me dance. I don't know how to dance. When you see me inside this room, I am the one that taught Michael Jackson how to dance. When I start dancing, when I feel like that's the only thing I can do at that moment to make myself feel better, and I just dance and dance and dance. I don't care who's watching, I don't care what's happening. Well, I care who's watching because nobody's watching. But I just have fun with myself by myself, and then when all is said and done, I'm cool. Sometimes when I'm dancing, I just start crying. I mean, it's not all the time, but and then you're like, what's going on? I don't even understand what's happening, but it's happening, and I'm giving my soul the opportunity to release whatever is pent up in there. Because not all of us have gotten to the point where we are so connected with ourselves that we know what's going on in our subconscious minds. That is a talent in of itself. But that being said, you know, having an artistic form of self-expression allows you to release whatever is going on inside. Something else that I have realized about artistic self-expression is that it gives room for discovering yourself, right? When you paint, for example, me, I know that I'm not a good painter, but I know I enjoy painting. I do not enjoy drawing. Funny enough, I actually started off with trying to draw, and I realized that drawing just frustrates me. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't make me feel happy or anything. It just makes me feel worse. So therefore, I know drawing is not my thing. Again, singing. Yeah, I can sing. It's a form of artistic expression, but it's not my strong suit. It does not make me feel like I'm releasing stuff. I feel so conscious and so, oh, how do I sound when I'm singing? But when I'm dancing, I don't care if I look good or whatever. I'm just having my time and doing what feels good for me. Same with painting. I do not classify photography under an artistic self-expression because the lines for that one for me are blurred, because you know It's more like I'm expressing what others want me to express, except when I have personal projects, and even at that, it's more like a money thing, you know. Some people have mastered the act of balancing their arts and being able to make an income out of it and still be able to express themselves through their art. I'm so proud of them. I haven't learned that yet, so I'll get back to you guys on that. But looking back at whatever form of art you decide to have, let's say even fashion or makeup and doing hair and all of those things, you begin to understand yourself. You realize, oh, okay, when I'm in this type of mood, these are the things that I do. When I'm in this environment, this is the way I choose to express myself through my fashion. These are the colors that I gravitate more towards. You are able to clearly able to capture your growth and your progress in life, and you're able to come back and look at them from a different point of view. Something that in the moment you can be looking at, let's say this for example is just a plain blue thing. I don't know what was going on at the time, but I can look at it now from a different point of view and be like, wow, it looks like tides, blah blah blah, whatever the case might be. So having an artistic form of expression gives you room to explore your identity and gives you the opportunity to capture your growth and capture the essence of who you are as an individual. Finally, and most importantly for me, artistic self-expression helps with stress reduction. Sometimes I just paint for fun. Nothing is going wrong internally. There were nights where I couldn't sleep because I was stressed out for whatever reason, and I'll just pick up a paintbrush and I'm just painting and I'm just going off on the thing. I don't even care what's happening. I don't care how it looks. It feels like I'm releasing the stress and handing it over to the canvas, and it feels good because you're less stressed. So the point is, I hope you know that you are a work of art. You are beautiful. You deserve to have an outlet for your soul to grow. Not everything needs to be perfect. Not everything needs to be shared. You can do things that just edify your soul. Honestly, at one point, I have tried making music and beats, and no one is ever going to hear those songs because it was horrendous. But at that time, I felt good. I felt like I was exploring something about myself, and I can go back to it at some point in time in the future and be like, lol, wow, so this is how I felt at this moment. Look at my creation, look at something that I have done. I'm so proud of myself. I'm not proud of myself, whatever the case might be. Give yourself room to explore. You do not know everything that there is to know about you till you've explored things and circumstances. Going back to my photography, for example, it was out of curiosity. I was trying to express myself actually when it started up for me, but it turned into something else. Yes, it might turn into something else for you, and then for some other forms of expression, it might just end up being something that you do for yourself, by yourself, in the leisure of your house. No one has to see, no one has to know, type of vibe. So, just to further encompass the fact that I do not know what I'm doing, and I'm just having fun, I will show you guys some of my arts, some of my artworks, and in conclusion, I will show you this particular piece that I just painted with you, but that'll be at the end. That being said, do not forget you are beautiful, you are loved, you are amazing, you are a spicy bowl of party jollof, and I hope you give yourself room for growth. You do not judge yourself too hard, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, why did I put blue in this thing? It was nice before. I can't put blue. Anyway, we move. Honestly, it's just good to do things for fun. Not everything has to have an end point. Not everything has to. You say, why? I don't know why. I'm just doing it. Tomorrow I can tell you why. But for today, right now, it's just fun. Okay? Just because. That's why. What you wanna do? You wanna beat me? But imagine a professional artist seeing this thing that I'm doing now. I can imagine their hearts are breaking. Like, wow, what a waste of paint, of canvas, of please, why did I spoil it? I feel like I just spoiled it, but I don't really care. Yeah. I just put like a whole bunch of paints, and now I'm just going. Somebody pray for me. I can't see the orange again. Maybe I should put some orange somewhere. Here's my orange. I'm sure when I started this thing, people were like, wow, I'm about to say masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, so you don't know. You don't know if people are paying to see something like this. Anyway, learn to have fun with yourself. I can't put red. Okay, let's go, children. The blue is overshadowing it. I don't want this brush again. The amount of paint that I'm missing is what is actually funny to me, but life goes on. This is cute. I like it. God, I beg you. Also, some people actually enjoy cooking. Cooking is also an art form. Some people love it. And the beauty of this whole thing that I'm doing here is the fact that I can actually just paint over it all over again. If I'm like, oh, I don't like it, I just paint it one solid color and I can start over again and do something else. Because it's mine, why not? Actually, I think this is the approach we should take to our lives, because when you're living and then you get to a point in your life and you're like, my life is a mess, wow, I'm so sad, everything's so disorganized, so messy, I've messed up, oh no, wow, you can simply just start over again, paint it afresh, and start on a clean slate. Technically it's not clean, it's blank. It's not black, but it's harmonized. And you move on, But anyway, this is the end product. From afar, it looks marvelous. It looks so beautiful. But when you come closer and you squint, I don't know. But yeah, I love it. Anyway, bye for real. I don't know what that is. Bye guys.